Assalamualaikum. We're from Group 7 and are going to present our corporate storytelling. The name of the company is Petronas. Before we go further, my group members and I will introduce ourselves. First of all, my name is Abdullah Irfan bin Zukunai.
My name Nur Adila binti Muhammad Rani.
My name is Faizatun Nabila binti Razman.
My name is Muhammad Faris Ali bin Asana.
Okay, now I will pass to the first presenter.
Thank you. I start first. Rubber Boy, and it is a corporate storytelling video produced by Petronas Chinese New Year 2016. A Rubber Boy touched me the heart its viewer as it explored the story of a mother and son going through life hardships. The target audience of the video is one of the most important relationships for most Malaysians, which is the relationship between a child and mother.
Next is the content and message. We will start with the plot summary. Our story begins with Ahok grappling with guilt and self-blame, believing his mother should reprimand him for being a bad son. Each day, as Ahok rides to school on his mother's ancient motorbike, he is confronted by a reminder of their financial struggles, especially when passing by peers in more affluent circumstances. Ahok's challenges don't end there. Arriving at school soaked from the rain, he becomes an easy target for ridicule, leading to conflicts and earning him the nickname Rubber Boy. Carrying the day's frustrations, Ahok confronts his mother at home, unfairly blaming her for their poverty and demanding her more. In a turning point, his mother invites Ahok to join her in the rubber plantation, a place where hard work and patience speak louder than words. In the plantation's peaceful but tough setting, Ahok experiences a profound change of heart. He sees his mother's sacrifices and begins to understand the value of their life. Filled with newfound respect and insight, Ahab apologizes for his behavior, offering assist in the plantation, yet his mother has other plans for him. His mother, wise and loving, urges Ahab to focus on his education, to strive for a future brighter than the present. As our story comes to a close, Ahab's perspective is forever altered. Seeing the girl in the fancy vehicle again, he no longer feels envy but empathy. He's learned that true richness lies in family, hard work, and gratitude. Next is the theme. The primary theme behind the Petronas Rubber Boy Act for Chinese New Year 2016 is to recognize and value the sacrifices and hard work of parents. The story of Ahab and his mother shows how important is it to understand and appreciate the work parents do to make sure their kids are safe and happy. It also talks about being humble and having a bigger picture. At first, the main character feels ashamed and angry about his family's lack of money, but he learns to value his mother's hard work and unwavering love. This change in his point of view makes him value what he has more and long for what he doesn't have less. Also, the story highlights the idea of being strong when things go wrong. The mother's determination to take care of her family, even though things were hard, is a strong example of strength and persistence. Let us carry these lessons into our own lives, cherishing what truly matters. Overall, the ad sends a message about how important family values, hard work, and recognizing life's small but meaningful gifts are.
So, in performance and direction, there is this powerful symbolism that really paints Ahok's journey. You know that anticipated slap at first, is not just a hit actually, it's a wake-up call, making Ahok rethink things, own up to his mistakes, and embrace humility. The rubber collection becomes the symbol of the family struggle as a metaphor for the hard work and difficulties they face in tough times. And then there's the rain. It is like a visual representation of the constant hurdles in their low income life, with Ahok getting drenched, symbolizing their ongoing challenges. And then the mosquito slab is a twist, initially seeming punitive, but turning out to be a mosquito repellent. It teaching us not to judge too quickly. And now the soundtrack is like the unsung hero here. It kicks off with a slap and this reflective music, setting the tone for the characters' hardships. Around minute 1.01, during the rain scenes, there's this mix of ambient sounds and a soft melancholic tune with raindrop like percussion, really driving home the adversity. But when Ahok's mom scolds him, the music takes a turn, reflecting his emotional struggle. As he follows his mom to work, there is a shift to a more hopeful tune, mirroring his journey to a better life. And the final is all about a touching upbeat melody showing Ahok discovering true happiness. The variety of instrument, there is his growing insight and a wrap up feeling. So basically, it is this whole dance of symbols and music that tells a whole story from a wake up call to the discovery of real happiness, all with a soundtrack that is like the emotional heartbeat of the narrative. So next,
Next is audience engagement. For the video can divided by two aspects, which is emotional impact and engagement. Actually, this video is full of emotional scenes that can attract the full attention of viewers until the end of the video. The emotional impact of this video is that it makes viewers feel empathy and compassion for the lives of the mother and her son. For example, the character of Ahok, who at first could not accept his life as a poor person, but it changed after he followed his mother to to work tapping rubber. The emotional impact, especially at minute 3.5, when Ahok just realized that he scolded his mother yesterday was the wrong thing because his mother always worked hard to support their lives. Okay, for engagement, one of the engagement factor of this video that keeps the audience hooked till the end is about the storytelling. The conflict began when his friend started teasing him while mocking him as a rubber boy. Then he had a fight with his friends. When Ahok arrived at home, his mother scolded him for fighting at school. After that, Ahok continued to scold his mother because he felt that he was being teased at school because he was poor and his mother did not work hard for him. At the end of the story, he starts to realize this when he follows his mother to work in the morning. It was there that he began to think that his mother worked every day with all her might to make a living. Then he apologized to his mother. However, it didn't end just like that because when Ahok was on the way home, a video showed a couple of families fighting in the car. The car in this video is symbolic of wealth at the time. So once again, Ahok realized that wealth is not everything in his life. Okay, for scripts and dialogue, writing quality. For writing quality, by applying a well-crafted script, the video is able to deliver a significant message about family values and gratitude. For example, at minute 4, the video shows a touching scene when Ahok's mother smiles while telling him, "You just study hard, Ahok. There is no need to help tap rubber." This simple sentence expresses unconditional love and acceptance for his son, who has struggled with his identity and self-esteem as a rubber boy. A simple dialogue like this reflects the cultural context of Chinese New Year, which is time to celebrate and honor one's family and ancestors.
So for humor and drama, this Rubberbot ads skillfully combines humor and drama by delving into the difficulties of poverty, family dynamics, and personal development. And the irony of Ahok feeling bad and expecting a slap from his mother only to find out later that it was meant for a mosquito is how the video first establishes humor, and the initial tension is given a humorous twist as the viewer is carried on a voyage of miscommunication. And then Ahok's family troubles, especially the financial difficulties his mother encounters as a rubber collector, are the central theme of the narrative. The drama starts when Ahok incorrectly accuses his mother of causing their poverty, which sparks a conversation that highlights the severity of their difficulties. And then from the video, it teach important life lessons about thankfulness and the value of acknowledging one's blessings. Next.
The conclusion about our impression. For me, the Rubber Boy story revolves around the relationship between mother and her son, capturing facets of their relationship. This video brings forward a powerful message, and that is happiness lies and the blessing around you. While it may be easy to want what others have, we must remember we each the blessed in our own way. This is important. Appreciate what we have. We are guilty of this at one point or another when chasing our dreams. We lose sight of what's important, our loved ones. Rubber Boy will inspire Malaysians to take a minute to appreciate the greatest blessings. I also recommend that other people because it reminds us of the importance of appreciating the sacrifice of our parents. Final thoughts. Ahok can bring awareness to society to appreciate the greatest blessing we have. It also reminds us how important it is to appreciate our parents' sacrifice for us. Rubber is more than just a campaign. It is a reminder that happiness can be found in the everyday moments. Even Amy's challenge is a celebration of our unsung heroes, the everyday people who make sacrifice for their loved one. The corporate storytelling video Chinese New Year and prosperity go together. More Malaysians associate prosperity, wealth, success and status, where there was a strong message to execute it in a friendly and non-authoritative manner. Choose one of the most important relationships for most Malaysians, which is a relationship between a child and mother.
So for me, I really enjoyed watching Rubber Boy because it is this powerful and emotionally resonant piece that weave together themes of poverty, envy, and the transformative impact of empathy. The story is seen through the eyes of Ahok, a young child who initially disapproved of his mother's challenging life as a rubber taper, but gradually comes to understand and appreciate her struggles. And I can relate to the story because the overarching lesson of being grateful and finding contentment in life little joys is both heartening and makes you reflect. I would totally recommend Rubber Boy, especially to those who appreciate stories that dive deep into the complexities of human connections and personal growth. It is like this reminder to be thankful for what we have and to cherish the relationships that truly matter.
Honestly, I like the video because it is touching and inspiring story that shows the power of love, perseverance, and gratitude. The video, in my opinion, is well made and has a high production value with stunning photography, realistic acting, and have a great sound effects also. I like this video because it relates to my situation also, where we always don't see the sacrifice of our parents who always sacrifice for us. Of course, I would suggest this video to others, particularly those interested in learning more about Malaysian culture and society, as well as those who like touching and inspiring stories. Last but not least, the video is a touching and inspiring story of a young boy who learns to appreciate his mother's sacrifice and hardships as a rubber tapper. For me, the video is creative and meaningful way of celebrating the Chinese New Year and conveying the message of the greatest blessing, which is the love and support of our family. That's all for me.
I like this ad because it tells a touching and honest story. This short film does a great job of capturing the essence of family values by showing how much parents give and how much important is it to be thankful and humble. Its story is touching and relatable, and it shows how parents fight and keep going even when no one is looking to provide for their families. The emotional journey of Ahab from being angry and embarrassed to understanding and appreciating what his mother did for him is strongly shown and hits home. I would recommend this video because it doesn't just show off Chinese New Year practices, it also tells a story about love, family, and the lessons we can learn from our parents. I can relate to this ad because it shows how parents give unconditional love no matter what the situation is. For my final thoughts, Rubber Boy is a short film that is both deeply moving and beautifully put together. One of the best things about it is how well it captures the spirit of family, love, and hardships. It serves as a powerful reminder of the efforts that parents carry out for their children's well-being, which are frequently overlooked. The story is not only relevant during the Chinese New Year, but it also connects with people all across the world, serving as a reminder to viewers of the significance of thankfulness and humility in our everyday lives. This is a touching story about the things that matter in life that will stay with you. That is all from us. Thank you.